Hello, I got my braces off, which is really exciting. So I'm like gonna show off my teeth for like the next few days because I'm so happy about it. Probably not a few days, probably like the next million years. I'm so happy, it's so good, and I can't arrange my fringe right. Anyway, as you can probably tell, I've given up on arranging my fringe because it's not happening. And my hair, I'm growing out the roots, so that's why it's like really brown at the top. Also, I kind of need to wash it, so that's partly why, but mostly because I'm growing out back to brown hair, so it looks a little bit gross. I should probably just dye it and dye it brown, but I can't be bothered because I'm so sick of having my hair dyed like so many times and it gets really boring, and I find getting my hair done so boring. I'm probably not a normal girl. I'm also really useless at makeup. I'm just not a normal girl at all. I'm really useless at being a girl. So today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna talk a bit about like me and stuff not related to my mental health, because that used to be like a really big part of my life, and obviously when I was in hospital and all that shit, like it was a really big part of my life, and like it took over like everything, and it's all I thought about and all I talked about and all I wrote about and all I read about, and you know, pretty much everything ever in my life was about my eating disorder and other diagnoses. And it gets a bit boring, and also other people have said they'd like to hear a bit more about me and stuff. So I'm going to talk a bit about me today, and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, but I have some shoes next to me. I really like shoes, like, but I don't have very many, but I just like shoes because I'm a girl, I think. That's really sexist, I didn't mean it like that. But, I have these, they're really dirty at the moment, but they're gorgeous, and I love them. You can't really see them very well, but they're really cute. And they're those. What else do I like? I quite like shoes. I don't like love shoes. Like I don't have like 50 plus pairs of shoes. I don't know how many pairs I have, but I have quite a lot. But I don't have an insane amount or anything. I'm looking at my DVDs, which are below this table thingy that I'm putting my laptop on. I'm shit at watching movies actually, but I do like some. I really like The Silence of the Lambs. God, I sound so morbid, seriously. Do I like anything here? Not really. I quite like Shrek, not gonna lie. Quite like Glee. I love Glee. I've also become obsessed with First Dates. If you haven't seen it, it's really funny. You can watch it on 4D. If you're in like not in England, I don't know if you'll know what that is. It's like a catch-up TV thing, but I'm sure you can like find it online and shit. The other TV program I like is Desperate Housewives, and there's another one I like, which I can't, My Mad Fat Diary, which is so funny. Oh my god, it's so funny, I love it. But that's like a bit depressing. She has binge eating disorder. So anyway, I'm not talking about that in this video. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm just gonna arrange my hair and chat and be annoying, as usual. Yeah. What else about me? I have a nose ring, which everyone knows, and when I turn my face, it does it backwards on the camera, so it really confuses me. I have my ears pierced, both ears, but I haven't got earrings in, and then I've got a second piercing. Wait, what am I doing with my head? Second piercing here, just on the lobe. And I have a belly button piercing, which I can show you guys. It's very interesting. Yes, I have gained a bit of weight, but we're also not going to talk about that either. It was weight that I needed to gain, so let's not. Do I have any other piercings? Oh yeah, obviously my nose piercing, but I already said that. And that's it. And I don't have any tattoos, but I want to get one. I want to get like something to do with writing or reading, because I'm kind of obsessed with writing and I love reading. So that would be quite cool. I really want to be a writer when I'm older. I'm not sure what I want to write, whether it would be poetry or non-fiction or fiction, and probably fiction, short stories and shit like that. Probably not poetry, although I do like writing poetry, but I'm not amazingly good at it, so I don't know if I would continue with that. What else do I like? Okay, so kind of like books that I like and authors that I like. Well, I haven't really been reading much in my free time in the last year or so because I was all in treatment and shit, and I didn't really have any concentration because I was feeling really low and anxious all the time. So I didn't really read very much at all during that time, except for really depressing books like The Bell Jar and Wasted. The Bell Jar is amazing, but it is quite upsetting. But it is a really, really good book. Like, Sylvia Plath is amazing, but she's just so unbelievably depressing. Also, Virginia Woolf. I like Virginia Woolf a lot. Bret Easton Ellis, Lionel Shriver, because we're studying. We need to talk about Kevin, which is by Lionel Shriver. You might have seen the film. The film's quite good, but the book is better. I would read the book. It's so good. And Bret Easton Ellis wrote American Psycho and Less Than Zero, and we're studying Less Than Zero. And then we're also, for our third book, these are 3 course set books. The third course set book is The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and you might also know her from her recent book, which is The Goldfinch, which I haven't actually read, but my mom says it's shit. But you might like it. I don't know. My mom says it's really shit. But I might actually just read it just to see what it's like and compare it to The Secret History, because it'd be quite useful in like uni interviews. If they ask what I've read, I can be like, well, I read The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and then like that inspired me to read The Goldfinch, and then I like compare them together, and I preferred whichever one I prefer, which will probably be The Secret History because it is a really good book. It's quite hard to compare to it. The only thing I find about Donna Tartt is she kind of goes on and on, kind of like me. She rambles on, and she just like, you know, you could take out 200 pages of a book and it would still be pretty good. But I think she is good apart from that. And what else are we studying? We're studying Emily Dickinson, who is a poet. Also very depressing. Like lots of psychological context and stuff to put in there as well. And we are also doing Jane Eyre, which is so boring, and I hate it. I really hate it. And Mr. Rochester just irritates me beyond belief, and everyone else is like, oh my god, he's so cool, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god, he annoys me so much. He is so not the kind of guy I would go for. Not that I like know what he looks like, but you know, from descriptions. He might not actually be very hot anyway. What is going on with my hair? It's so upsetting. I'm so sorry. I might have to just redo this whole video, and I hate having to redo whole videos because of stupid things like this. Look at it. God, don't look at it. Other things I like to do. Okay, well, I used to love running, but then that obviously became a bit of a problem. So, I don't really do that anymore. So that's kind of irrelevant. But I like walking. I like walking when it's warm, and even when it's cold if I've got enough layers on, which I hardly ever do. I also like lying in bed and drinking coffee and watching TV programs. That is like my favourite hobby in the world. What else? What do I like? I like listening to new music. I love music. I really like kind of those like, I don't want to say like alternative music because that sounds really pretentious, but like kind of like not super alternative, like mainstream alternative, so like the XX and Bombay Bicycle Club, kind of like wannabe alternative bands, but they're not really because quite a lot of people know them and they play their popular songs on the radio and shit. So like that kind of thing. And I also really like the Arctic Monkeys, and I like Coldplay, and I like Lucy Rose, and I like, who else do I like? I like Pink Floyd, actually, one of their albums. I really like one of their albums. It's called The Division Bell, and it's really good. Oh, and I like Passenger. But, yeah. No, I quite like Passenger. I've got a bit sick of it now. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna get a few questions at some point about me and Lily. So let's just get straight to the point. Basically, we broke up, and I would rather really not go into detail on it because I kind of know that I don't think it's appropriate to. and it's kind of just between me and her. I think we would both agree on that, like, even if we're not necessarily, like, agreeing on, like, even if we don't agree on everything at the moment, like, I think we'd definitely agree on that one thing. And I probably shouldn't have said that, it's probably saying too much as well. But anyway, the point is, I don't really want to discuss it any further than that. Yes, if you know me well, you'll know that, like, other things are going on, which I'm not going to really go into. But, you know, feel free to, like, private message me or whatever. I just would rather not discuss it in open view on public domains such as Tumblr and YouTube and on my Facebook wall, something like that. Not that people have done that. Well, a couple of people have, actually. But, like, honestly, just, I just hope that people will respect that. I'm sure you guys will. This video is getting really long. I don't even know what I've gone on about. Nothing in particular. Other things about me. Well, I don't, talking about, like, family and stuff, I don't really get on very well with either of my parents. Like, I think I have quite a good relationship with my dad, but he's quite unpredictable. So he's sometimes in a really good mood, and then when he's in a bad mood, it's quite scary. So I have a really, really weird relationship with my mother, and I have done for many, many years, and I don't think that's going to change. But my brother, I have a really good relationship with, and he's like, I don't know, he's like my friend. Like, I don't know, that sounds so cliche, but he's amazing. I love him. He's really cool. And he's so nice to all my friends, and it's just, like, everyone likes him. So, I mean, I'm sure, like, some people don't. Like, obviously, someone can't be loved by everyone. But, like, everyone I know and all my friends, like, they really get on with him and think he's a really sweet guy, which is cool. What else do I like doing? I like shopping, even though I find that quite stressful. I like eating, which probably is a bit weird, but I love eating and I love food. Yeah. You know, I hope this video was somewhat interesting. This is why I don't usually do videos about myself, because I got literally fuck all to say. So, send me or comment below on things you want videos on, because I haven't really been doing many recently, and I'm kind of feeling like doing a few at the moment. So yeah, I always do that in the videos. So yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah, I'm doing it again. Okay, bye.